Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Maddy V. If you're new here, hi. If you're old here, hi. I'm Maddy V. I'm a 24-year-old girl living in the middle of a pandemic who decided to start a YouTube channel. My channel is all about just finding out who I am, exploring things that I like, and just figuring out the kind of person that I want to be. If that is something that you're into, please consider subscribing to my channel, following me on social media at MaddyVilla_, and yeah. I'm super excited for today's video because it is a random 40 questions tag video and my friend Athena tagged me in the video, so thank you so much, Athena. I wanted to do this so bad. And it's really funny. I have this group message with all these small YouTubers and they're like my new BFFs. They are so fun and it's so nice to talk to people who like understand like how my brain works and understand like the creative part of like why I want to be a YouTuber. So it's really fun to have these girlies and I'm just really excited to have them in my life. So Athena, thank you again for tagging me and I'm super excited. If you want to check out her channel, I really recommend it. I will link everything down below. I will also link her 40 questions video. It's super awesome. You can see her like speak Swedish for like a hot second and I was literally like, I want to learn another language so bad. So definitely check her out and let's get started. Okay, so the first question is, do you like blue cheese? Yeah, I do like blue cheese. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I definitely enjoy the flavor of it. Coke or Pepsi? I would drink either. I don't really drink a lot of soda, but I don't really have a preference. If I had to choose, I would probably choose Pepsi. Are you in a relationship? Honestly, I just got out of like a off and on like 2.5 year long relationship, so no, I'm not in a relationship, but it's pretty like, no, I'm not in a relationship. Whiskey or tequila? Tequila all the way. Hot dog or cheeseburger? I think I like cheeseburgers better, like if we're going to like fast food or something, but if we're at a barbecue, I'm always down for a hot dog. I just feel like they're way less messy than burgers and you can like walk around with a hot dog. I don't know. I like hot dogs. My favorite food, as cliche as this sounds, honestly, my favorite food is like just like rice. I could eat rice every day of my life and I don't think I'd ever get tired of it. It's just like a staple food and I love it. Sorry. What do you drink in the morning? In the morning, I drink tea. I also love yerba mate. That's what I'm drinking right now. It's like an energy tea kind of thing. It's like natural, but it's one of my favorite drinks. But sometimes it does give me like those caffeine heart palpitations, but you gotta love that feeling, right? Can you do 100 push-ups? I can do 100 push-ups, just not at the same time. I could do 1 push-up a day for 100 days. Favorite season? My favorite season is fall. I absolutely love the fall. I love wearing coats and boots and leggings and layering, and I love the fall when the air gets crisp and I don't have to worry about my really aggressive sweating problem. Favorite hobby? My favorite hobbies have definitely like fluctuated as I've been like growing up. When I was younger, I used to love riding horses and swimming and playing tennis. Those are like my 3 favorite hobbies. Those are honestly kind of expensive hobbies, so as I've gotten older and been financially independent, I haven't really been able to afford at least horseback riding lessons or anything like that, but I do love to play tennis, and then of course YouTubing. I love editing actually, more than like filming, but I love editing and I just love YouTubing in general, so that is my new hobby. ATM. Do you have tattoos? I have 1 tattoo and I'm a little embarrassed about it because this is a weird story, but when I was younger, I was in the shower. I think it was after my grandma passed away. That was really hard on me and I was thinking, and I just had this like overcoming like presence of like spirits come over like through me, and I like felt like a wind and just it was really bizarre. And so I remember being like, okay, because I was raised Jewish, which is really weird, but ruach is like spirit, energy, wind. It has like a couple meanings, but like I like the meaning of it, the definition of like it being wind, spirit, or energy. So my tattoo is ruach, and Yeah, I don't know about it. I don't like showing it. I get a little bit embarrassed because sometimes I'm like, maybe it's spelled wrong. I don't know, because I actually like wrote it out myself. I did like research and I like looked up, I got like the actual like vowels and everything because I wanted it to be like the true authentic meaning. But honestly, I don't talk about it or show people because I am kind of embarrassed. Or not embarrassed, but I just like don't want to like seem like a poser or whatever, but it has a meaning to me, but people might not relate. Do you wear glasses? I do wear glasses. I'm wearing contacts right now, but I never had to work on the computer, or I've never had my face in a computer as much as I have since I started working from home and since I started YouTube. But my friend Karen, who's actually one of the girls in the little group I was talking about in the intro of my video, she for Christmas sent me these blue light glasses, and they are seriously so cute. And honestly, I've noticed that since I've worn them, I haven't gotten like those like splitting headaches like right here that you just get like kind of under your eyes from like staring at the screen. These are from Amazon and they're seriously so awesome. I will link these down below. I'm obsessed with them. They're really cute and fashionable. The only thing is that I wear actual prescription glasses, so when I do wear these, I either have to wear these on top of my glasses or with contacts in, but it's not a big deal. They're still really cute and I'm very, very, very thankful for these now. Life-changing. Do I have any phobias? I don't think so. I mean, I don't really like earthquakes. I'm like really freaked out about them. I wouldn't necessarily call it like a phobia, but it's one of like, it's a pretty big fear of mine is earthquakes. Part of the reason why I wanted to get out of California was because of earthquakes. Then I moved to Washington and realized that there's gonna be like some giant like volcano or eruption or something here, like, and I was like, cool, you know, you win some, you lose. Nicknames. My name is Madeline, so Maddy is my nickname, but I mean like a lot of people in college would call me like Villacruz or Villa. My aunt calls me Moomy because she would call me like Maddie Moo Cow. Do you like candy? Yeah, I do like candy. I don't like chocolate. I really prefer like either tart or like sour candy rather than like chocolate, but I'm really trying not to eat candy. Do you believe in ghosts? I believe in like spirits. I'm a very spiritual person. I've never actually like come into like a ghost encounter, so I can't believe in them because I've never actually seen one. But I feel like they are out there or some sort of like ghost type entity thing, so yeah. My biggest downfall, that's kind of an interesting question. I saw a couple people answer this kind of differently. My take on biggest downfall is kind of like a personality trait that maybe doesn't always put me in the best light. So I would say like my biggest downfall is I'm very dramatic, and with jobs I've had or relationships or friendships, I can be pretty dramatic, and it sometimes causes like issues that like didn't have to be a thing in the first place. So I'd say my biggest downfall is just like differentiating between like being a drama queen in like a funny way and being like a problematic queen. You know what I mean? Snow or rain? I like the snow better. I don't really like rain at all. I actually hate the rain, but only because I don't like driving in it, and I don't like the fact that like I don't like to get wet when it's raining. Other than that, I don't really mind the rain, but I love the snow. I love going snowboarding. I love that fresh pow. I used to always go snowboarding and skiing growing up with my parents, but once I went to college and they didn't have to pay for me to go on vacations with them, they were like, peace out. Piercings. I have my nose pierced, and then I also have my ears pierced. I have 2 on this side, and then on this side I have 3. Yeah, that's all I have pierced. How old are you? I am 24 years old. My birthday is February 13th. I'm an Aquarius. I take that very seriously, so if you also like astrology, you should definitely hit me up because I love to talk about it. French fries or onion rings? I'd have to say French fries. I don't really like onion rings. Do you have kids? I do. I have 1 kid. His name is Bug. Just kidding. I don't have children, but I do have a fur baby. His name is Bug. He's my best friend. I don't know where he is right now. He's actually being a pretty good boy today. My favorite color is pink. Can I sing? I'd like to think that I can sing. I like to pretend to sing, but no, I can't sing. I wish I could, seriously, for reals. Can I whistle? I didn't know how to whistle for a really long time, but I think I've mastered it. My mom actually can do that whistle where she like sticks her fingers and it's like super loud, really obnoxious. She would always do it at football games or when we were watching football at home, and it was so embarrassing.
I would be like, Mom, you're literally embarrassing me.
And she'd be out here like, yeah, like freaking out. Can I cook? I'd like to think I can cook. I actually did go to college for hospitality and I wanted to be a chef at one point, and then I realized that wasn't my thing. It's a lot of work and I'm very unorganized, so my meals usually end up being very choose your own adventure. Can I swim? Yes, I can swim. I'd like to say I swim pretty fast. Growing up, I was on a swim team, so I was on a club swim team, and then when I went to high school, I was on the swim team. I was on JV for my freshman year, but I was like a taxi, so it was super annoying. I would like swim JV, but sometimes when they needed people to like be pulled up, I would swim for varsity, whatever. I've always kind of been that person that's like down for whatever, so I'm usually like the person that they just like put wherever it suits me because I'm like, yeah, whatever, chill life. But yeah, I loved swimming. I wanted to swim in college, but it's really hard. I tried to walk on, but those walk-on times were cray cray. But yeah, I love to swim. Where were you born? This is a really funny question, and I was adopted, and so I was born in an ambulance, I'm pretty sure, because whenever I was like, hey, I need to come out of the womb, she was like not in a hospital setting, so I was delivered by an EMT. So I was like born in Los Angeles County somewhere. I don't exactly know. I don't think anyone does know, but yeah. Siblings, I am an only child with my mom and my dad, but I do have like half siblings that I consider full siblings. I don't consider them half. Like, it's kind of weird to think of that. They're still my brother and sister. But for my mom's first marriage, my sister, she is 15 years older than me, and my brother I think is like 13 or 14 years older than me, but they are older now, have their own kids, and I'm kind of just like the young one that like came after and was like, hey, I'm here. Are you religious? Like I mentioned earlier, I was raised Jewish, which is kind of funny, but I am not religious at all. In college, I decided to get baptized because I really was like exploring my like spirituality and exploring like what this whole like God thing was, and I don't really like to talk about it publicly, but at this point in my life, I don't believe in God. I really do believe in like spiritual things, and I do believe that there's like, I don't know, I don't want to seem like I'm like hail Satan, but also like it's kind of shower or bath. Shower. I hate baths. I think baths are disgusting. If I were to take a bath, I would like shower before and then bathe, but that's a big waste of water. Big or little city, I honestly like the idea of big cities, but I like being in like a little suburb or like a smaller town outside of a big city so that I can like enjoy the city from afar and then go into the city when I need to, if that makes sense. Are you a good friend? Honestly, sometimes I think I am a good friend, sometimes I think I'm a really bad friend. There's one thing that I've had to kind of like work on is boundaries. I am a very open person and I allow a lot of people to come into my life, and when that happens, sometimes I get overwhelmed and then I end up like ghosting people or shutting them out, and then that is like not a good trait. That's probably another one of my downfalls, is like not communicating when I'm just like, okay, you are like a little bit too much right now, or okay, I can't talk to you 24/7 because I really enjoy my own personal time. When it comes down to like loyalty or being there for people, I think I'm a pretty good friend, but I don't know, I'd have to ask some of my friends. Broken bones, I broke my toe once. I don't even think I went to the doctor for that, and my toe's still kind of funky from that. Worst pain ever. The worst pain ever was probably when I got my appendix out, or like the pre-math of that. I was at the gym and I was like doing like sit-ups or something, and my stomach started hurting really bad, and I was like, oof, this does not feel normal. So I like went home, or I went back to my sorority house, and I was like sitting there and I was like, oh my God, like my stomach hurts so bad. And my friends were like, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Everyone was like, you're fine. And I'm like,
okay, I'm fine.
And then in the middle of the night, I was like, I am not fine. And so I was like gonna drive myself to the hospital. My friend Emily ended up going with me. And I remember them coming back into the room and they're like, yeah, so we need to do emergency surgery and get your appendix out. And I was like, what? Thank God I went to the hospital. I'm a bit of a hypochondriac, but that was like good decision on my part. How many TVs do you own? I mean, I don't own any TVs just because the TV that I have was gifted to me, so I guess I don't like own it. It is mine, but I didn't like purchase it or anything. It was gifted to me, so I do have a TV, but I guess I own it. Can you dance? No, I can't dance. I went through a phase when I was younger of doing like ballet, and I tried to do like lyrical and contemporary and all that kind of stuff. I was always surrounded by a lot of dancers growing up, but I personally don't feel like I can dance. I'm like really awkward and I need at least like 15 shots of tequila before I can start dancing. Do you like camping? I do like camping. I grew up going camping all the time. And yeah, I mean, I don't mind it. I could definitely go without it, but if I was asked to go camping, I would be like, sure. Are you weird? Yeah, I think I'm really weird. I don't think I'm abnormal, but I think I'm just like a little bit weird. And the last question is tag 6 people, go, go, go. This is awkward. I like don't really have like 6 YouTuber friends that haven't already done this before, but I will go ahead and tag Maria. She's the one that tagged me in the 10 things I love video that I posted last week, so if you want to check that out, you definitely should. But Maria, I tag you to do this because this is so fun and I'd love to get to know you a little bit more, even more than I already have, because these questions are freaking awesome. So whoever even made this 40 questions tag, honestly, shout out to you because this was super fun to film. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching the 40 random questions tag. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit more. I'd love to get to know you guys, so go ahead and comment your answers to any of the questions I answered that you feel like are pretty unique to yourself. If you like me and you like my content, go ahead and subscribe, follow me on social media at MaddyVilla_, and have a really good day. If you are going home for the holidays, please start quarantining now, getting tests, being safe. We don't want to bring COVID home for the holidays, so please do your part in being a good family member, and just do it, please. Love you. Bye. Because he told me I was a bad kisser. And maybe I am. I really don't know. I don't make out with myself, so I have no idea.